All right, you guys, welcome to the new Diamond training for the Southeast region. You guys should be our new Diamond coaches from the months, end of October into November and even the first week of December. We kind of grabbed all of you guys and added you to this training. Some of you may have learned about it from your upline coach or from the Facebook. However you got here, I want you to know that you are so welcome to be here. We're happy to have you on, and can't wait to share with you guys this training. If you would do me a favor, I've tried to go in and mute everyone, but if for some reason you're not muted, just do me a favor and mute so that we don't get the background noise. There will be a time when I'm going to ask maybe some of you to unmute here in a second and share with us some things, but if you'll just try to stay on mute so we get good audio for those listening in and for the recording, that would be great. Okay. Again, I want to first of all thank you guys for being on the new Diamond training today. I also want to congratulate you guys for being in the training. This means that you have achieved something excellent in your Beachbody businesses by hitting that first leadership rank, our Diamond rank. It is really kind of the milestone that we all really drive for and appreciate. You guys are the building blocks of our Beachbody business. And so I congratulate you for being here. The great thing is I don't want you to stay here long. Congratulations, but we're going to keep moving you on, right? Okay. You give me some head nods every now and then, since we're all on mute. Give me some head nods, some thumbs up. We're not keeping you here long, but congratulations for being here. Okay. Let me introduce myself real quick for those who don't know me. My name is Craig Collier. I am the regional sales director for Beachbody over the Southeast region. I get to work with coaches as a corporate employee. I'm employed by Beachbody. I'm not a coach. I'm the regional sales director for Beachbody Corporate, stationed in Provo, Utah, and just excited to work with our coaches throughout the Southeast region. I have everything from Washington, D.C. down to Florida. Traditionally, I work with our 6 to 14 star coaches and helping to mentor them and working with them towards achieving their goals. But this month, I get to do the new Diamond training. Paul Jensen was our former associate sales manager. He has moved to a different position within the company. And so this month I get to take this on. I'm super excited to connect with you guys and hope that we'll stay connected. And as you move up the ranks, you'll be able to continue to work with me and my team. So going forward, those of you who are in the Diamond and 1-star positions, you'll be able to work with a new employee that we'll be adding to the team that I'll likely be able to introduce to you guys next week or the week after. We're getting him all oriented, and he's going to be fun to work with. And he will work with our Diamond and 1-stars. If you are a 2 to 5 star, you'll work with Keyshawn Graves. And so you're going to see in this training, we want to get you to 2-star, and you'll be able to work with Keyshawn. She's our regional sales manager. And then once you hit 6-star and above, you work with me. And really at the end of the day, we all work with each other. We're just trying to grow Beachbody and have some fun, but we all kind of have our areas of kind of focus where we're accountable to work in those areas. So it's a good deal. As you can see from this picture, I wanted you guys to get to know me a little bit. This is my family. This is my why. This is what gets me up in the morning, literally and figuratively. These guys here, this is my crew. My wife, Christy, of 16 years. I've got a daughter, Savannah, 11 years old, and a boy, Justin. He's 8 years old there. And then be careful what you wish for, because the law of duplication sometimes just takes over your life. We were going for number 3, and we got number 5. I've got triplet boys there. They just turned 4 the end of October. And they keep us on our toes. I can see a little one there. Yeah, look at those boys. So this is my family, and this is who I am. I have been at Beachbody for 5 months, but I've been in the kind of the network marketing industry, in marketing health supplements, fitness, nutrition for 16 years. And so while I'm new to Beachbody, I've actually been in the industry for a long time and feel so grateful to be able to be at such a wonderful company like Beachbody, and excited, again, to get to know all of our coaches in the Southeast region. So this is me. I hope that I get to know each of you. And again, through our Facebook group, hopefully we'll be able to interact and really get to know each other. Okay, let me go over just a few of the expectations that we have of our new Diamond training. This was really designed to help teach you key leadership concepts, as well as begin to develop some leadership behaviors that will help you to take your business from Diamond into the 1-star, 2-star, and hopefully even beyond into becoming a 5-star elite coach and beyond. And so what we do here is we'll talk a little bit about the game plan in terms of what your next milestones are in your Beachbody business. What we will not get into, just I want to kind of be clear up front, we're not going to get a ton into the tactics in these trainings. For example, like I don't get into, how to expand your social media, or how to do social media posts, or, tips for challenge groups, kind of those things that are very coach specific. And there's a couple reasons that I don't dive into this. Number one is I want you to be able to learn from your upline coach, or be able to get into the system that your coach has. And so as a corporate entity, I guess, we try to let you guys learn those things from your coach so that you're integrated and synergized in their business. Now, if you don't have a coach that's doing some of those things, we do have our Coach Basics program, and we have lots of resources within the Coach Online office that kind of go into how to do those, and, again, challenge groups and maximizing social media and some of the tactics of the business. We try to provide in self-paced training. So we don't get a lot into that. What we try to do, again, is develop those leadership characteristics, those things that are kind of more intrinsic, big picture, that will drive you to be the leaders that you need to be to take your business to the next level. Okay. And then number 4 here, the accountability factor, right? We get you guys in a group. We want you to feel like you have kind of a new home, new friends here in our new Diamond leader group, and that you guys can share thoughts with each other, pose questions to each other. And if you have goals or things that you want us to follow up with you on, we want to be able to do that. So this weekly accountability is a big part of our expectations in our new Diamond training. Okay. Now then, if you have not done so far, I do want to throw out there right here at the beginning, we have a Facebook group. We know we all love Facebook at Beachbody, right? You want one more group to belong to. And we have put together the December 2015 New Diamonds Southeast region. Look for that group. I posted the link to join this group within the event page. So if you can, go join that group. And this will be kind of our hub of communication for the next month and beyond as we interact together. I posted in there a lot of resources, a lot of documents that I'll refer to in these trainings, and just things that you can use in developing your business going forward. All right. So join that Facebook group if you haven't so far. Put in a request. I'll get you approved, and that will be our place to interact and have some fun. Okay. All right. As we get going here, the first thing that I do at every Beachbody training that I'm involved in, whether it's over Zoom, whether it's on a call, if it's in person, I love to hear the stories of how Beachbody has impacted your life. Because at the end of the day, the crux of our business, what makes Beachbody successful, what has made us so successful, is the way that this company, these products, the coaching process has impacted your life. And hopefully all of you here, because Beachbody in some form or fashion has had an impact on you. And it's what I love about our business in comparison to maybe some of the traditional network marketing companies, or when you rep certain products. A lot of times you're out repping a product or a service, and there's you're looking for that transaction. Whereas with coaching, we really invest in each other. We invest in ourselves. We invest in helping other people. And it's a process as opposed to a transaction. And it's something that really is cool about what we do. And so what I'd like to ask us to do, well, what I'm going to ask some of you today, I'm going to get off the slide here. And I would like for 3, 4, maybe 5 of you to just share with the group in 1 minute. You cannot go over it 1 minute. I'll mute you. Just teasing. I probably won't. But 1 minute, just share with us how Beachbody has impacted your life. Okay? And just go off mute and introduce yourself and tell us how Beachbody has impacted your life. I need 4 or 5 of you to do this. So jump in. Go. Who's first?
I'll go first.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Hey. So I was 100 pounds overweight and just decided in September that I was over it. I was afraid that I was going to die before I hit 40. And so I jumped in with both feet, became a coach right off the bat as a discount coach, having no expectation of anything, and was an emerald rank before my challenge pack even came. And then from there, just kind of blossomed into a diamond coach. So I've had a lot of catching up to do. And I'm so grateful and blessed with the opportunity. But it's been really great. I've lost 30 pounds. I feel amazing. I feel really, really good. And I'm not afraid anymore of, what's going forward. So.
Awesome. Thank you so much. It sounds like it's had a lot of ways that it's impacted you so far, and congratulations to you on those 30 pounds. Great job, Elizabeth. All right, who else? Jump in. 1 minute each.
I'll go.
Thank you.
My name is Gina.
Hi, Gina.
And how are you? I started out as a personal trainer thinking that was the route to go, and by accident found out about Beachbody. My sister became a coach, and I did one of her challenge groups just to support her. And when I saw how my health and my physical transformation changed just in 30 days, I was amazed. I continued on for 60 days and was blown away. And it was at that point that I knew that I had to switch gears and transfer my clients on over to this. I could never give this to them, these results. And I have never felt this healthy and fit. And obviously I'm older now than ever, but feel the best that I've ever felt. So it's truly amazing, and I love paying it forward.
Wow, that is an awesome story, Gina. Thank you. If you were just to give one tip then to the people on this call, like if they run into personal trainers who are like, hey, thanks, but no thanks. I'm a personal trainer. What are you going to do for me, Mr. or Mrs. Beachbody coach? What would you tell them?
What I tell people next, I do have friends who are in it, and I try to get them to see my side. And I think if I was approached in that fashion, I may be a little resistant, but like I said, I just was doing it to support my sister and saw by mistake the results. So I just tell them my experience and say to them, so perhaps these folks can say, I know somebody who was a personal trainer, was a gym rat, did everything under the sun, loved paying it forward with health and fitness. And then once she was introduced to this whole package, the fitness and nutrition and success and rewards, that it was a complete, 360 from what she was giving with just half of the program through the personal training. So Wonderful. You get so much more, and you help and reach so many more people this way.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Gina. We not only got a story out of you, but a tip.
Yes.
Look at that. Little bonus tip today. Great. Can I get another one?
I can go. Can you hear me?
Awesome. Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. My name is Carissa, and this is my daughter, Allie. She's my third. I was really excited. I've been really into fitness and eating healthy for a long time, but I was having so much trouble being consistent with it. And when I was pregnant with her, I knew that I really wanted to make a change. And I had seen a friend of mine who was into Beachbody and had become a coach, and she was so successful. And I was inspired. My daughter was born on August 25th. I became a coach on the 31st.
Wow.
And
Nice
I have lost 40 pounds since then. So Woo! I am ecstatic.
That is so great. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I love the August birthday. My daughter's the 23rd. I'm the 29th. So you got way to go there. All right. Let me get one more if that's all right. Thank you so much, Carissa.
Hi, I'll go. I'm Alana. My story looks a little bit different. I didn't have like a big weight loss transformation or, anything like that. I had done Insanity several years before I even thought about becoming a coach. I don't know why I never even noticed when they say, get yourself a coach or anything. I never noticed it. I was just so in the zone. But I completed Insanity twice before I even gave it a thought. But then I kind of got off and then got back on and all kinds of stuff like that. But for me, what Beachbody's really done has been more on the personal development side because, I grew up in a very stressful, my mom was always like chaotic, negative self-talk, like all the time. So I grew up like that. And I was very reactive my entire life. Every time something bad happened, it was just, oh, it's because I'm not good enough, or, I did this wrong and I'll never have this and I'll never have that. And so for me, more than anything, it's been the personal development side and being able to get out of my own way and realize that I am worth it and have better reactions and be better for my family, because I have 2 small children. And for me, I never wanted them to see me the way I saw my mom. So that's always been my driving force. And it's changed my life in that way more than the fitness way, even though the fitness still plays in, but it's still about the mindset.
Wow, Alana, like seriously, I just want to like say amen and everyone hang up and go do that. That was spectacular. And it's what I love about Beachbody. Like, yeah, like we kind of take on, hey, we're the fitness kings and we got all these great programs and we have great products, but it really is, and I think Gina alluded to this as well, it's the whole package. Yes, we have, great fitness and we have the best trainers, and our Shakeology supplement and other supplements are second to none. But what's that secret ingredient really is the coaches, and that process of coaching where you invest in yourselves. And you do that not only because it makes you a better person and it brings out everything that Alana just referred to, but it helps you to then be able to invest in others and be an example to others and help bring out of them the same insecurities or self-doubt or, self-destructive behaviors that maybe they had that you've been through, that you now have found a channel, a release, a way to overcome those. And it just does things that are really unique and special in terms of helping people. And that really is, that's what we do at Beachbody. We help people, you help people. And I want you to remember that. If nothing else, like we're going to go over like lots of like, hey, little, again, leadership concepts and things you can do to be more successful and ways to, to empower yourselves from a business perspective. But if you remember nothing else from day one training here, will you just remember to be proud to be Beachbody coaches, because you really do something good. It's virtuous. It's honorable. You're helping others, not just yourselves, but other people and your families. And it's just good. And there's absolutely nothing to be ashamed of when you are doing something good and you're sincerely trying to help other people. There's no reason to be ashamed. You have every reason to go out courageously with boldness and share what has had an impact on your life. And so be proud to be a Beachbody coach. And just that attitude in and of itself will take you much farther than learning any tricks of the trade. All right. So keep that at the forefront. I love listening to those stories because it really is, again, like, I have friends in the industry. They're like, man, what has been the secret to your success at Beachbody? Beachbody's just killing it. What have they done? And I'm like, look, like, yeah, they have great products, but the secret sauce are the coaches, or the real impact that it has on people's lives. It's the process of coaching, and you really can't, like duplicate that. You can't invent that in a lab. You can't study your way into that. It really is just that human element and the great investment that you make in yourselves and in each other to make this happen. And that is what Beachbody is. That's the way that the company has grown to be as successful as it has been so far. And you guys are in at the perfect time to continue to take all the great momentum that it's built, the credibility that it has, and move it forward. And so you guys are in a great position right now. Thank you so much for sharing some of your testimonials there. Very much appreciate that. All right, I'm going to go back to the slides here, and I'm going to put up this image. And I love this image because it represents a few things to me. Right, you've got this hiker. And she's made it to the top of this mountain pass. She's looking down over terrain that's been covered. But I want to ask you guys: is she at the top of the peak? She's obviously not at the bottom of the peak. Or is there more trail to be blazed behind her? You really can't tell, can you? Right? And that's what I love about this is, yes, she's looking down at all the stuff that she's accomplished. She can look down the mountain a little bit and been like, hey, I've been through some things. I've learned. I've become stronger. I've made it to here, right? But it may well be that she turns around and has more mountain to climb, right? And that's the same situation that you guys are in right now as diamond coaches. Like you've climbed up the mountain a little bit. You have been able to have some moderate success in sharing Beachbody and selling challenge packs and getting people to join your organization. You've climbed up the mountain, and I want you to look down and appreciate what you've done. I want you to learn from what you've done. I want you, just as she's looking down and being like, man, look at the view up here, I want you to be able to look down the mountain a little bit and appreciate what you've done. Don't always just be looking up the mountain. But you know what? As she turns around here and she's got her hiking shoes on, she's armed with the right shoes, armed with the right equipment, she's got a backpack full of resources and things to continue on and continue up that mountain and to go as high as she wants to go. And you guys are now in that same situation. Appreciate what you've done. Be grateful for it. Recognize it. Get stronger from it and learn from it. But now it's time to turn around, and armed with the right shoes, the right equipment, the right resources, we want you to start heading up the rest of that mountain, okay? And hopefully we're able to do a little bit of that today. Okay, one of the first things I like to do with new coaches that are serious about their businesses, and I hope that everyone that has taken the time to be on this training is serious enough that they are recognizing that yes, I'm in this, yes, I want to commit to taking on the coaching opportunity as a business. But sometimes we come in and we're just kind of caught up in doing, the little things to share and this and that. Maybe you're doing it on the side. Maybe it's still kind of a hobby for you, and that's fine. Wherever you are at, that's fine. But hopefully you're committed enough to recognize, hey, there's some things that I need to do to really move this to the next level, and there's a desire to do that. And one of the things I like you to recognize as you consider your coaching business is the true value, okay, that you look from a different lens as, hey, this might be something that I'm just kind of getting my feet wet with and doing to bring a little extra income or whatever it is. But there is some serious value here from a business standpoint. And my job is to help you continue to take your business forward as such and really do some big things with it, okay? So I want you to understand the value that this business truly offers you. And so I want you to consider what it means in terms of investing in your future when in the past, okay, when people thought of investing and what they did in their careers, and I've written some of the things here, and I'm trying not to get too caught up in the bullet points here, but the rules that our parents grew up with in terms of their careers are just different than what we have today, right? When our parents grew up, it was get your college degree, your 4-year degree. That was the ticket to get you a job in your field of expertise. You got hired by a company with benefits, a retirement package, and you had enough to pay your mortgage and pay your bills and have a retirement package at the end of the day, and things just kind of worked out. And for whatever reason, as we have evolved as a society, as a culture, and things are just different now. And that 4-year degree means very little in terms of you securing any, financial security. It certainly doesn't mean that you're going to be in your job for 40 years until retirement. And they're few and far between the companies that are offering a retirement package where you actually are gaining retirement through your career there. My dad was with the same company for 33 years. He retired with a retirement package, a little Social Security, and he's okay. I don't have that luxury, right? You have to provide for yourself. You have to figure out retirement funds on your own. And he was with the same company pretty much his entire career, 33 years. I'm, going on 40 years old, and I've already changed companies 4 times, right? And that's probably really not that many compared to what some people go to. It says it right here. The average person will change jobs 7 to 10 times in their career. It's maybe even more than that nowadays. The point that I'm making, you guys, is that we have to have a plan, and we have to begin now. The sooner we begin now, the better, in terms of how we are going to secure financial security for us and our families. And the ways to do this are very limited, right? We can't just go to our boss and say, hey, can you give me a raise? I need an additional $500 a month. It just doesn't work that way, right? Some people will try to get a second job. Some people might try to start their own traditional business, but don't have the capital. And so what we have in terms of our coaching business really does, I hope you're looking at it long term, is a way to really invest in your future, okay? Or could be the vehicle towards investing in your future that is something very unique and something that really can mean a lot to you in terms of your financial security into the future, all right? I want to talk about or give you an example of what it means to just have an extra $500 a month, okay? That's not easy to come by. Again, you can't just prance on into your boss's office and say, hey, I'm really needing $500 a month to invest in my, in my retirement fund. Is that okay? Right? It doesn't happen, right? So what does this do for us? If you just use simple math, if you were just to be able to create for yourselves an additional $500 in monthly income that you could put away into a bank account with no interest whatsoever for 10 years, you would yield a $60,000 profit. Pretty cool, huh? If you were to look at traditional investing, okay, and you had a 6% interest rate compounded annually over the same 10 years, do you realize that not even an investment of $50,000 of cash, I've got examples here, $30,000 invested in cash, $40,000 invested in cash, $50,000 invested in cash. Not even with $50,000 invested in cash could you yield the same profit that you'd yield if you just put away $500 a month with no interest at all. Think if that, if you're putting it into an interest-bearing account over 20, 30, 40 years, that could actually turn into over $1 million, okay? And so it's imperative that we start now to really think about our future and how we're going to, again, secure financial security for ourselves. That $500 a month, right now, it may just mean paying off bills. It may mean, being able to stay at home with kids or having, for childcare so you can have more flexibility in your schedule. But at some point, you really do need to figure out, and all of us need to figure out how to create that security and how to be able to plan for our futures. And Beachbody is a great solution for that because it offers tremendous flexibility in terms of how to get that income. You can build it anytime, anywhere. You can build it virtually. The great thing is you can earn it while you learn it, right? We're still going to pay you even though you don't know all the answers to every question, right? You can learn the skill while you continue to earn a paycheck. Everyone here on this training has gotten a check from Beachbody. Okay, it's likely that first check you got, you're like, boy, I don't even know what I did to get this. But a check came in the mail, right? How cool. Even though you weren't sure how the commissions were calculated, you still got the check. We didn't make you return it, right? So you can learn it while you earn it. It's a great thing, okay? There's a lot of advantages to what this offers. And so I guess I pitch all that. I'm preaching a little bit. I'm sorry. But I do want you to understand just the extremely high value that your Beachbody business offers you, with the hopes that you will really begin to take it seriously, that you will take on that role of a CEO, okay? And that doesn't mean that we disconnect from the heart and soul of our businesses, that we forget the way it's impacted us personally, and that, again, as Alana mentioned too, there's all the personal development and connecting with yourself. It doesn't mean we leave that behind. In fact, that's what we market, okay? But as a coach, and especially one that is now committed to doing the business, you are the CEO, and you need to begin to treat your business as such, okay? So let's talk a little bit about vision. We're supposed to talk about vision today, and I want to create some points for you that will help you begin to paint the vision for your business, all right? I kind of tee this up in 3 different questions. Excuse me. I'm getting a dry throat. Okay. I'm doing all the talking. I need some help over here. It's good. You guys are good. All right. So we really need to paint the vision for our business. That's the first leadership point I want you to go over. If you don't have the vision from your business, guess what? It's going to be very hard to lead a group of coaches towards any type of goal or accomplishment in the business. And so I want you to answer these questions, to yourself and for yourself. What am I doing? What really am I doing in this business? What am I trying to accomplish? Defining that will help you connect with with really the bottom line of what you do as a coach. And it helps you recognize, like, when you're getting busy and you're messing with this and messing with that, you can always go back to, okay, what is it that I'm doing? Okay. And you can help paint a picture for your coaches when you need to get back to the roots of that same question. What am I doing? Am I helping people? Am I trying to develop people? What really is it that I do in my coaching job? Okay. The second question here, equally important, if not the most important here, why am I doing it? We talk a lot about having your why. Why am I doing what I do? All right. Is it for my health? Is it for time freedom? Is it so I can stay home with my kids? Is it, why am I, doing this? And connecting with that why, it will take you through the hard times. And so be sure that you have a very distinct and purposeful why in your business. All right. And then finally, in terms of vision, I want you to truly think about what it is you want to achieve. All right. Sometimes we just start to do things without looking at the end in mind, right? Stephen R. Covey teaches in the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, start with the end in mind. Okay. So if that kind of end goal, or at least a goal that's out there of something great that you want to achieve, if you haven't envisioned that and defined that, I'm going to invite you to do it today. Okay. What is it you want to achieve, and really put some action behind that. In fact, one of the assignments we'll get to at the end is that you create a dream board or a vision board, that you write yourself a letter, that you really look ahead at what you want to achieve and have the vision for doing that, because it will be required for you to be connected to that vision and to be able to cast that vision with your team as you move forward. Okay. Enough on that. All right. One thing that I recommend as you're going through that, all right, and I kind of got preachy there, and I don't want to get into this, other point here that's kind of a sub point to vision, is I truly challenge you to align your vision with the vision and mission of Beachbody, right? And Beachbody's mission is to help other people fulfill their goals and live healthy and fulfilling lives. We should always be connected to that, because again, that's what makes us unique. That is what will get real results with people, okay? And those real results are what help us break through those barriers that people have to have true success. So align your goals with Beachbody and make this about helping people, being genuine, the coaching process, and I know you'll get there, okay? Just a few little tips on that part. All right, let's jump in real quick here to some of the benchmarks that we want to identify for you as diamond coaches. All right. This hopefully, like the team leader position here, 2-star diamond position, that's not what you were thinking when I said, hey, define your vision for your business, right? These aren't the ultimate destination. But what we want you to do as diamond coaches is to recognize some benchmarks that you will need to hit on your way to your ultimate goal. And 2 that I want to propose to you, all right, when you game plan for your business, what is it that I'm going to achieve? If I am trying to move my business, from the 20-yard line to the 30-yard line, across the 50 and into the end zone, what are those things, those things that I'm trying to do? All right. I want to recognize these 2 things for you. One, I want to help you get to team leader. And secondly, I want to help to get you to 2-star diamond. All right. And these can happen simultaneously as you do things to get to each of these that will help, bolster the other. Let's first talk about team leader, because team leader is kind of it's something that Beachbody has created to help create some milestones and really some ingredients behind what it means to have rank. Because sometimes we just say, oh, I want to be a 2-star, then I want to get to 5-star. And you're like, well, what does it mean to be 5-star? I don't know. I just heard they make a lot of money, right? Okay. And we want to like put some like stuff behind that. Well, what does it mean? What are the earnings behind it, right? And so we created this team leader position, and really one of the key purposes behind the team leader position itself within the leadership ladder was to really solidify diamond coaches. As you move forward in your business, like again, I said it at the beginning, diamond is that building block position, because your next job in the business is to create diamonds of your personally enrolled coaches, right? And so we want to solidify those diamonds, because they are the foundation of your business as you move forward. To be 2-star, you need 2 solid diamonds. 5-star, you need 5 solid diamonds. Getting your diamonds to the team leader category here really strengthens them. And so these should be, again, some of the pieces that you need to be working towards so that you can fulfill these and then teach the coaches that you bring into the business and that drive to diamond to hit the same thing. All right. Team leader is a diamond coach rank. All right. At least they're Success Club 5 qualified. They've got at least four personally sponsored coaches with 1 or more success point. And they have 5,000 team volume in their weak leg. All right. And this is the most important part, again, kind of like that definable, measurable thing that we want you to achieve is that $1,000 a month in earnings. Okay. So again, there's some grit behind this position here. And it's something that I really want you to begin to drive towards so that you solidify your business and you lock in those monthly earnings. At the end of the day, doesn't matter what your title is if the earnings aren't there. So drive towards these metrics to be able to get to those earnings. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the kind of the fun stuff. It's the rank, right? We love to move up in rank, and our sponsors do cool images of us in PicMonkey on Facebook, and it's super fun, right? So 2-star diamond is kind of that next title that I really want to push you towards. You know, of course, we got to get to 1-star first, but I want to help push you to 2-star diamond on your way to 5-star and beyond. All right. So 2-star, this means that you need to create 2 diamonds for yourself. 1 in each leg, your left leg and your right leg, right? And then you need to have 12 total PS or personally sponsored active coaches. Now remember, once you have the structure for diamond in terms of, you have an emerald on each leg for diamond. For 2-star, you need to have 1 diamond on each leg. And then where the active PS coaches go after that is not important, okay? As long as that diamond structure is in place, okay? Well, 2 cool things about 2-star diamond. 2 reasons that I want you to be able to set this as kind of your next benchmark in your progression is A, you get an invitation to go to the New Leader Conference in Santa Monica, California at Beachbody headquarters, where you get amazing training and an experience with all the new 2-star diamonds that hit during the year, okay? So for 2016, this better be on your goal list, okay? Hitting 2-star diamond and meeting the requirements to New Leader Conference, okay? Make sure to look up the FAQ on that so you know all of the qualification details. Second, the other cool thing about 2-star diamond is you get another CBC. You get another Coach Business Center, CBC, all right? And this is cool because you can begin to work that. And again, your own efforts then go into helping yourself move up the ladder. So it's a great benefit to being 2-star, okay? All right. Let's talk about goal setting, you guys. Goal setting is again, one of those leadership behaviors that sometimes isn't fun. Sometimes we don't make time for it because it doesn't seem important, or you think, I'm working. I don't have time to set goals because I'm too busy working, okay? I want to encourage you as leaders to make time to set goals, short-term goals and long-term goals, all right? And the first thing I tell coaches when it comes to goal setting is really invest some time to evaluate and reflect what you want to achieve. Just kind of evaluate where you're at, how you're feeling, what's important to you, connect with your why, connect with your team and think, where do I really want to go? And what can I do? What's in my control to move forward so that when you set goals, they actually have some meaning and some depth to them. All right, so take the time to evaluate and reflect on you, on your life, on your business, on what you're capable of doing, what can be done within the parameters that you have for your business. Take some time to evaluate and reflect. Tip number 1 for goal setting. All right. Second tip for goal setting. All right, and this is kind of funny and cliche, and most of you have probably seen it, but it's a good one, right? Make your goals SMART. All right, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and with a time attached to them of when you want to fulfill them. All right, get your goals as specific as they can be. I want to hit 2-star diamond by, March, 31st, March 30th, 2016, and I'm going to do so with A, B, C, and D. Have it really defined how you want to do that, okay? And make sure, again, When I say attainable goals, realistic goals, doesn't mean that I just want you to hit your goals by going through the motions. I know I'll hit it, so I'll put it as a goal. Push yourself, stretch yourself. But again, if they're not attainable or realistic, then they don't hold any water for you either. So create that balance, all right? And then again, what I always encourage my 6 to 14 star diamonds to do when I'm on the phone with them, I will always ask them, what are your clear intentions for your business over the next 4 weeks? All right. What are you going to do in the next 4 weeks to move your business forward? And then what is your longer term goal? 4 months to 6 months out. Okay. I usually talk with them in a short term period and then in a longer term period, right? Because you can't get to those long term goals without the benchmarks along the way in the shorter time. All right. So make sure to get that done. All right. And then finally, definitely have some accountability in what you're doing. Invite someone to hold you accountable. That's all I'm going to say about that because we need to move forward. All right. I have posted in the Facebook group a goal planning worksheet. It's very simple, complicated. I mean, it's almost embarrassing how simple I designed this. But it's there for you if you want to just keep it simple and want to do something. But I wanted to give you, I didn't want you not to set goals because you're like, I don't have any, like something cool to put them down and track them. So there you go. If you want to use the goal planning worksheet, it's in the documents section on the Facebook page. Okay. Help set yourself some action items and deadlines to fulfill those. All right. Oh my gosh. We still have a ways to go here. Let me see. I'm going to talk very quickly. All right. Through Elite and Premier. All right. Elite and Premier, hopefully you have heard of these programs or you've heard of elite coaches. You have an elite coach in your upline. These are programs that Beachbody has designed to help you build a solid business. Okay. When I put the little Y down there, yes, elite coaches, they're revered in the network. We recognize them. They get great VIP seating at Summit. They get to walk the stage. They get glamour shots. It's like the creme de la creme, position to hit at Beachbody. And yes, it's fun. And yes, we love to recognize people at Beachbody, but that's not the reason that we created these programs. Nor is it the reason that I'm taking time in diamond training to explain them to you. All right. Elite and Premier. And really, I'm just going to refer to Elite because Elite points also qualify for you for Premiers, as you'll see in a minute. But the reason behind these things is they really are activities. Generating Elite points force you to do activities that help you build a solid business. They will get you to team leader. They will get you to 2-star. They will build your volume. They will increase your earnings, okay? And so we've given you these programs, these promotion things to help really identify what clear things do I need to do in my business that will, by virtue of doing these things, create a stable business and income for me, all right? That's why we put these into place and why we talk about them, okay? Very quickly, and again, you can access, guys, just FAQ, go into the Coach Online office and FAQ Premier Elite, and all this stuff is on there. So I almost hate taking too much time on them, but in terms of qualifications, right? For Premier, you need to be at least a 2-star diamond, okay? Premier might be your next goal for next year. For Elite, you need to be a 5-star diamond or higher. You need to have at least 2 personally sponsored coaches that advance to the rank of diamond during the year, right? For you guys as new diamonds, it's kind of like, well, of course I'll have 2 new people next year, come in, and they would be of that year. As you continue to progress in the business, we do ask even old coaches that they develop 2 new personally sponsored diamonds during a fiscal year, just January 1 to December 31st. That's always something we ask people to do because it's a good behavior that builds solid businesses for them. All right. And then we ask you to earn a total of 135 elite points. Whether you're Premier or Elite, it's 135 elite points. All right. So question is, how do I earn elite points? Okay. I have put in the page, the Elite Goal Guide. I could review it right now in this training, but literally I would be reading to you off the Elite Goal Guide, okay? And so as a homework assignment, I'm going to ask you to look at the Elite Goal Guide and look and see what and how you, what elite points are and how you generate them, okay? because there's not time to go into it on this training. And again, really it's very straightforward in terms of generating Success Club, generating volume in your business, and increasing your overall volume. And I'll let you guys look at the nitty gritty on how to do that. Okay. What I will encourage you to do is go to that Elite Goal Guide. And right now it's the 2015 one. We're just releasing. In fact, I think it might be posted today, the 2016 Elite Qualifications. And so we'll get that updated. The qualifications haven't changed. It's just a new year. But we'll get the Elite Goal Guide updated. The Elite Goal Guide updated to say 2016 so you guys can use it. Okay. One of the key things that you will do to generate elite points is to build your Success Club base. All right. Are we all familiar with Success Club? Can I assume as Diamond coaches, like, yes, I understand Success Club, how to get it. I do, hit Success Club every month. Really, you guys, Success Club is the fuel that moves the engine of your business. All right. If you were to forsake every other, thing that you're doing, focusing on increasing your Success Club base will move your business forward and will help you to break rank, will help you to increase volume, help you to increase your commission check, and will move you towards elite coach. All right. Success Club base is simply the number of your personally sponsored coaches on your team who are Success Club 5 qualified on a monthly basis. All right. So to, establish this, first, you should be Success Club qualified each month. And then you should begin to really help the coaches on your team to do the same. All right. Those coaches who are most successful in the business, watch how many of their PS coaches are hitting Success Club every month. They're helping to hit Success Club every month. They're creating that culture, and that is the lifeblood that feeds every other aspect of their business, okay? And so if there's one metric that I can have you look at, one thing to measure and to begin to set for yourself as a goal, all right, maybe right now you only have one person. My goal is 2. If I have 2, it's 3. As you move up to have 3 and 4 and 5 coaches in your group, qualifying Success Club, you can qualify with the elite points necessary to hit elite. Okay. So focus on that. All right, you guys, we're going to wind down here with your assignment, and I appreciate you sticking with me. We've been a little longer than I'd anticipated. You guys are awesome. Okay. Here are your session 1 assignments. Okay. Number 1, I want you to set 2 or more SMART goals for the next 60 days. Some of them, again, I'm challenging you to be dynamic in this. Maybe it's a goal for the week. Maybe it's a goal for the day or every day of the week, okay? But be dynamic in these. Hold yourselves accountable from a time perspective in these, all right? And I want you to help me help you, all right, by including your Success Club base goal for the next 60 days, all right? Again, it might just be 1. Maybe it's getting one personally sponsored coach to every month solidly hit Success Club. All right. But include your Success Club base goal in there. All right. Secondly, you guys, going back to vision, if as leaders, you need to have that vision defined. And so I want you to really define for yourselves what the vision is, what you want to achieve in your business. So create a dream board, write a letter to yourself, record a video of yourself, put it somewhere in writing or something visual that says, this is what I want to achieve. Okay. And hopefully, again, that's not just like, oh, I want to be, 5-star elite coach. No, that's maybe what the qualifications are. What is it that you want to do? Do you want to travel? Do you want financial security? Do you want to be able to stay at home? Do you want a new car? Do you want, what are those things? Really clearly identify what you're shooting for. What is success for you in your business, so that's clear in your mind, and it can help motivate you when you're feeling unmotivated. All right, very important to do that as a leader in the business, and to help your coaches as you have been through this process, to take them through this process when they're ready. All right, you guys. Okay, that is it for today. Then that was session 1. We will be back here next week. I believe it's Tuesday, December 15th. You can jump on the 11 a.m. session or the 6 p.m. session, but next week I'll go over session 2 of the Diamond Training, and then on Thursday, December 17th, I will combine sessions 3 and 4 into one condensed session so that we can be done with New Diamond training before the week of Christmas. Sound good to everybody? Yeah? All right. Well, thank you so much for being in the training today. You guys are awesome. I appreciate the participation, all those who shared. Hope this was helpful for you. I will post this recording on the page. I can post it as well on the event page, and hopefully it can be a resource if you need to look back on it. If you want the slides or whatever, happy to post the slides as well. Just let me know what you guys want. Like, there's nothing exclusive or like special about this. My hope is to just do whatever I can to help you guys move forward. So anyway, please post the slides, asks Elizabeth. Okay, I will be sure to post those. All right, you guys, have a great evening. Good night. Bye.